Just a bit of a camera test more than anything. I'm just changing a few settings, see if it makes any difference. Just in the shed, been making some rigs up, going off to tunnel tomorrow. On the open, I think we're on high and top, I think. Just been making some meat rigs up, because that seems to be working well at the moment, and some hard pellets, and hard pellet rigs, and some edge rigs, usual things, some shadow rigs. Quite mild, it's going to be a bit wet and windy, I think. That's the only thing. So I think long pole is going to be out the window tomorrow. I think it's going to be shortened edges, depending on where we drill. We'll see. Might have the wind behind you, but I think you're going to want wind in your face, to be honest. It's quite a mild wind at the moment, so we shall see. It's interesting looking at the weights from Fisho and a few of the other matches, that it seems that it was meat that won Fisho. Seems to be little areas where there seems to be a lot of fish, and we're fortunate enough to sit on a few and have a good day. Obviously, you still got to get it right, but yeah, interesting. I see Callum won at Ivy yesterday, £176. Few on pellet short, and then maggot shallow. It's a shame really, because there's only about 7 or 8 there, I think, and it's such a good lake. I'm just amazed that it doesn't get more there. And I think people see the weights, and I don't know, if you're not used to catching a lot of fish, I suppose shallow, it scares people off a little bit. But it's such a good place to go and practice, even the match conditions, catching fish shallow. It's not 20 quid, you don't have to pay super pool. You just 20 quid, some pellets, and going to get yourself a good day's fishing. It's nice and easy, nice breakfast, not very far to walk, and park in the car park by Heron and just walk around the lake. Yeah, really good fishing. Just a shame there's not more turning up really midweek. I think Sunday matches you get more on, but it's such a good lake to go. And if you're not used to catching a lot of fish short on just hard pellets, good place to go and do it. Go and practice. Nice cheap day really. A couple of bags of 4 mils, banded 4 mil pellet on the hook, and start on the deck, and hopefully start catching a few shallow. Nice and easy, brilliant, good place to go and sort of hone your skills, practice catching fish short and shallow. Anyway, that's just a little shout out for Ivy really. Such a good little venue. If you're local to that area, it's definitely well worth a visit. Yeah, so as I say, just getting a few bits sorted really. Not been out a lot lately, just been a bit awkward with work and stuff. And the weather's been bloody awful. Rain. It just gets on your bloody nerves. So I spent this morning just making lots of rigs up. Filled my box up. Ooh. So just made this one up actually for fishing meat. This would be on a top kit, literally top kit. Made it long, just I don't know how deep the peg will be. I don't think you're gonna have to try and find shallowish water, I think, if you're going to do any good with the weather sort of a bit milder now. Nice and simple rig this is an SLWG size 16, 012 on that, might go up to 014 if we're doing all right. Just really simple, just got some these are 9s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 9s and a 10, just as a trimming shot. Nice and simple, let's get it down nice and quick. And I just feel like if you're fishing short, not there's that many slopes at tunnel, but you can just put that rig in and just let it fall, so it's sitting sort of on the slope, if you like, just as you get to the deeper water. It's a good place to sort of catch fish there. I'm no expert at tunnel, don't get me wrong, just the last few times I've been there, that's worked for me. So that's a 0.3 Ian Everett. You can see that float. Ian Everett. Which ones that I have made, actually slightly longer stem. 1.7 mil tip. Just think it's gonna be a bit blowy tomorrow, just so I can see what's going on with that float. So they're sort of the rigs that I've been made up. Made a few 0.4s up and 0.5s, just depending on where we draw and how windy it is. Be nice and simple, just don't need a lot of meat, you know, just 1 tin's probably enough. It doesn't look like it's chucking loads in. Don't know whether maggots are gonna, I think on the top pool tends to be more pellets on there. There's a lot of small fish in that lake. I think maggots tend to, you get too many nuisance fish. I think hard pellets is a bit better. Pretty hard pellets and meat probably if I draw there. And high pool, probably will take some maggots there. But we'll see where we draw. So I'm going to fish the Ivy House Spring League, 15th, 16th, 17th of April. Just, you know, you're fishing against so many good anglers, you know, your Paul Hollands, your Andy Bennett's, I expect Matty Dawes, too many to list, Johnny Arthur, so many good anglers there. A.D. Mansfield, I expect Callum would be fishing it, you know, absolutely brilliant at that sort of fishing. But it's a really good learning experience as well, going on these festivals, because you learn an awful lot. And which is good. And you know, if you can get 3 decent draws, sit on a few fish, get it half right, you know, you be up there or thereabouts. Very difficult, you know, you're gonna have to win your section every day, that's for sure, unless all the top stars draw all in the same section. That would be interesting. Each day, that would make it quite interesting. So you've always got a chance, and brilliant payout. I think it's £3 first, paying the top 10, I believe, down to 250 quid for 10th, but then there's 500 quid up for grabs every day. The first top 5, I think, every day. Decent payout, as I say. Sections as well. So yeah, all to play for. So I like going to these sort of 3 days at Tunnel. It's more of an experience than anything else. Just enjoy it. So it's good. You always learn something. There's good media coverage, and so Blake's are sponsoring it. So being part of the Blake's crew, I'd like to support it. So it's good. But as far as I know, it's definitely 90 pegs sold, or 90 places already gone. I think there's a few more now. So that's going to be a big match. Been a bit frustrating with the old fish O's this year. Didn't really get any. Only got 1 ticket in the end. So we'll give that a go down at Moorlands. That's in May. It's on a Wednesday. Not been there for ages, if I'm honest. So I shan't be going up there to practice. I'll just turn up and fish it as I see it. See what happens. So looking forward to that. So I've been making a few rigs up. Just sorting out a few pellets out, some expanders, some of our 4mm expanders, which I've got those bagged ready to go. Just got to so I'll put them in a bag, same as everybody does, you know, put them in a bag, and then water in the top, just cover them, tighten it up, no air in there, and put them in the fridge, and in the morning they're perfect. So yeah, that's what we're up to. And I've just lost the signal. Oh, don't know what happened there. We managed to lose signal. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a little play to see what this came out like. Just trying to shoot in 4K. See how much better it is, but it will use a lot more storage on my SD cards. But there we go. Yes, what else is happening? That's it really. So fishing Saturday, I'll get out Sunday, back at work Monday, Tuesday. Might try and get out on Thursday. Probably go back to tunnel for the vets being 60 now, you know, 62. Fish all these matches. Which good thing about that is that on these over 50s and over 60s matches, you get 60, anything between 40 and 60 and 70 anglers turn up. So it's a great way to practice because you're fishing under match conditions. If you were to turn up and fish on your own somewhere, you are going to catch a lot of fish, you know, probably whatever you do. So at least by doing it under match conditions, you sort of get a better idea, which is good. So that's something as well if you're in my age bracket. Good matches. It doesn't cost a lot to fish. Cheap matches. You know, if you win, you don't win a lot or anything. But it's about, they do it as a league, so they makes it a bit more interesting. You can get there every week, which I can't, so I'll just use it as a practice day. But great venue, tunnel. Guaranteed to get some bites wherever you draw. It's good, especially now the weather's warming up, so you don't need to go mad fishing 16 metres across, or depending on where you draw, how wide it is. I think if you're going to get a weight, you need to catch short, really. Short and shallow, I think, is the way to go. So that's that. I'll stop harping on, just sort of do a little update. As I say, doing a little camera test as well. I might stick it up on YouTube, I might not, I shall see. But that's it for now. So ground bait wise, I'll be taking some of our pole mix. I'm going to take a bit of our sweet multi-match as well. I just like that ground bait. Just now it's warming up a bit. A little bit more scent in the ground bait, and it can pull some of the better fishing sometimes. So carp love it, so we'll see. Well, there's more F1s there, but it's a lot of carp in tunnel as well. So we'll also play around with that a little bit as well, see how we get on. Anyway, I'll stop blabbering and have a good weekend if you're all out, and hopefully see you on the bank. If anybody is watching any of these, do a little like and subscribe on my channel, that'd be brilliant. Not that I don't get anything out of it or anything money wise, just enjoy doing it, to be honest. But the more subscribers you get, the better it is for the channel, that's all. Anyway, bye for now. Cheers.